Sorry, still working at this. This is so snug. It's awesome, but not. Hi, Cara. Thank you for being patient. I was trying to get it set up to play my phone, use my phone camera through my computer, and it wasn't working. So now I'm just on my phone. Took me a minute. But now I've got to figure out if it will let me watch me live and see the comments. Maybe it is something else, because I can't look at my phone very easily when it's in this position. Let me just see what I can do. Phew. Okay, maybe I can't see it. Yay. All right, I'm back. It took me a while, and I just had to get it going on my computer screen, and it wanted me. Oh, it's echoing. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna paint because I can. Now I've got to avoid bumping that because it's like at my shoulder. Oh, you can see outside now, though. Maybe I'll go like that so you can see outside a little bit. Doesn't let me change my focus, though. But at least you can see some snow. It is starting to snow again. What a freak. Okay. To the dots. All righty. We do. I think our probably 50 feet, maybe more. 60. They have been around for a while. Live chat. All messages visible. Okay. Yay. We're back. Here we go. What size do I want to start with? That's about right. This is where I'm going to end up bumping things, I'm sure. Good to see you guys again. Thank you for being patient. It took so much longer than I wanted it to. Tonks is snoring. I don't know if you can hear that. She's curled up in the recliner snoring. Oh my God, she is cuddling the pillow that I use like for the small of my back. Not at all. I guess it is easier for me to show you the dogs when I have my phone than it is for the ones that are pinned down. Yay. Okay. And I guess it's okay. I always I like to keep my phone free so I can check messages, but I have my computer open, so messages actually come in on that. Yes, Diane, I'm back now. It took me a minute. Thank you for checking in. Did you get a notification, Diane, this time? Diane, the person that I made those polar bears for, when I met with her the other day, she just looked miserable. and in pain. And she is going through the exact same thing you just went through. She's waiting for the surgery on Tuesday to blast the kidney stone. So I was like, oh my gosh, they're going around, big ones. Luna, that was me. I was just adjusting. She was asleep and heard me clunk the chair and now is protecting me from myself. Luna, it was me, honey. Luna, it was me. Luna, come here. It was me. It's okay. It was me. I'm going to go through and swirl these because they're very peaky. I don't know why. Going into this winter, it feels like we have more light because this is like when we're losing lots of light. But you can see how bright it is out there. It's pretty bright on a cloudy day. It's 11. Yeah, this. Ooh, there's a chunk in that. Get that out. You're back. Thanks for finding me and being patient. It took me, I was trying to get my computer to say because it uses, my computer didn't have an issue using my phone for the microphone, but it obviously had a little bit of an issue using my phone for the camera from my computer. So then I just had to go straight from my phone and I forgot to change the orientation. So I apologize. I meant to. Because I honestly prefer the wide format when I'm using this big old thing. But you can see the snow now, Eve. You can see the trees. I think those are okay. I need to mess with them. I'm not gonna mess with them. The one thing that is getting me more than usual this year is the dryness. Like my lips are constantly chapped. So I'm going to grab some chapstick after my water break. I just got a text from Jer, the shape guy, my shape guy. They're traveling the country right now in their truck camper, and he got an e-bike, and he just sent a message, 13 miles this morning and no frost, because Scott sends him the pictures of of him all frosty in the face. It's cute. And she's only crashed twice, Diana says. That's funny. Oh, cool for them. Yeah, this looks so much more accurate on the colors, guys. I'm so glad that I'm switched. I wonder if it'll even. It's still a little dark. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's horrid. I could not even imagine trying to pass that. Seriously. I'm going to kind of direct it over there. Oh, there's snow falling off trees in the background. Okay, where's the pivot point? Is it right there? Yeah. I'm going to focus it there because that's where I'm painting. And that way you actually can see the colors better. Oh, this is kind of add a question and answer sticker. That's interesting. They have little things like that you can put on. Oh, let's see. One at a time. Can you hear Tonks? He's snoring. Gosh, Diana, that's just horrid. Yeah, it makes such a difference. Oh, wait, you like this format, Eve, because the chat goes over the video and gives you a bigger, better picture. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's down at the bottom, isn't it? I'm watching on my computer, so it's way off to the side anyway. Little baby bear. This is my streamlining of painting. Yeah, I think that this, like with the tail, this thing is probably at least 3 centimeters long, the tail part of this thing. So I just hope it's not like fully like wound within the joint. The way the joint feels, it might be. Sorry, gotta grab a napkin. I'm glad I feel good. A little smaller. I think I put the right amount in here because it's going to be a bit before I'm using these paints and I don't want them to get gross. Just realized that as I had filled a couple of them recently. I'm going to have to look at them and get at least base dots down on a bunch of stuff maybe. Miss that one. Come on, get it down better than that. I'm a little sloppy. Thankfully, these are a little forgiving. Honestly, these are harder to hold with this. I need to use the happy dotting ones because I can't like turn my hand the way I want to. To hold the round ones a little trickier with this thing on. But I will say, I haven't had pain in my phone. Must be from bending it in certain ways. You guys, it's so pretty out. Sorry, I took that away when I zoomed out. I'll focus if I do that. Doesn't change the focus very easily. Just snowing. It's just pretty out. It's not focusing, unfortunately. Okay, we'll just keep going here. Wait, I'm looking at things. Oh, wow. Sorry. That's interesting. I'm just playing. There's different controls when you use your phone for sure. Oh, don't fall. Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna need more tape. I have a feeling I keep moving him. Good thing I got a case of two-sided tape when I got this because I go through it. I go through it for sure. Hey, Diane, I got my flights to Reno, and on the way home, it takes me through LA, but I'm only there for like an hour and a half. If I had a longer layover, I'd go for a drive. No, they won't actually. One is a gift. Um, this is part of a baby's first Christmas set that somebody bought this and something else that I had painted. And then I made another one just so I can start building up that stock. I know I need to build up. Which I will put this on my website. I'm not gonna worry about stocking the Sitka shop yet. I'm gonna just because she's really wonderful in terms of Jenny, you just get done what you can get done and don't stress. I love her. She's very good, for not pushing me and saying, yeah, well, last year I even did a set with the standing bear. I was doing that, and that was kind of fun to do. I just put that on the wrong color, but that's okay. Eve, what have you been up to? You able to get some creative things done in there, or are you just living life? Not much, just living life, nothing fun. Going through the motions, probably, huh? This is actually quite possibly the first Thanksgiving that we aren't doing Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving with the kids. I just kind of was. I know that Riley's parents really like to have her at her house, so we always miss out on Riley, and I hate that because I love that girl, and I want to. And Marin said they were going to spend time with Devon's dad, and then she informed me the other day that they hadn't made those plans yet. I'm like, are you kidding me? No, I'll make them come over if they don't. But yeah, we're going to do it on Friday though. And I already have everything for it except like 2 things that I'll get on Tuesday. And the kids are each bringing a couple things, and Scott's sister's bringing stuff. So turkey is thawed. Bought a thawed turkey, so it's ready to go. Maybe if I feel up to it, I'll just do a live on Thanksgiving for people who don't have something to do on Thanksgiving. Diane, do you have to do all the cooking? Or do you get together with your sister for holidays? Or does she come over? So I'm sure your parents aren't doing a whole lot. Tonks is snoring still. There's a hair there. Yeah. Well, that layover would be on a Tuesday midday. So actually, it's probably as good as it could be. And I think it's LAX that we're going into. Just feels like the wrong direction. But now at least I understand this whole insurance process business for planning the trip and stuff, and I can be a little more proactive on the flights when we schedule the surgery flights. Eve, I'm not gonna lie. What am I getting a good job for? I don't even know. Big ones too. This is one of Tara's brand new colors. This is the Celestial Shores one. Oh, it's gorgeous. Perfect for mermaid's tail. It also looks very good on green. It just looks good on several. Oh yeah, that being ready to go. Yeah, I have the easy things that we're going to be fine, like that don't have to be fresh. Potatoes, gravy. I make rolls out of Rhodes rolls, but I have an amazing magical garlic butter that I use. I have these spices that I only get from my friends that are from Bulgaria, and they bring them from Bulgaria. I have no idea what's in them because it's written in Bulgarian, but if you put it in garlic butter, it makes the best rolls ever. So and maybe some of you don't know this, earlier this year I had neck issues. I had a bulging disc at C6, C7, and it was making my shoulder hurt. I really thought it was my shoulder. And then I did physical therapy and finally ended up doing an injection and stuff. And that has all resolved and everything. But then I woke up right before, like a week before Marin's wedding, and I'm like, ooh, I have a total kink in my neck. What is that? And then it instantly did my right shoulder, and I could feel the pain in my neck. And it took a while, but I ended up having an MRI and all of that good stuff. And almost 2 weeks ago, I had another steroid injection at a different location because I have a different bulging disc. But it's really resolved, which is good. That's part of why I haven't been so great lately either. I wasn't able to sleep. It was like the first time I've had something like that where because I've had neck and shoulder issues forever. But it, I guess that is a big part of why I haven't really been around either. Oh, good. That's wonderful that your sister does that and you just have to bring your parents over, because that's, I'm sure, plenty to do. That is wonderful. I'm so glad you don't have to do that on top of everything. But I had that injection, and he said it was probably going to be 2 weeks before I noticed anything, and big difference the next day, which is good. So I'm doing much better with that. But I just turned my head weird and I felt a twinge in my neck. That's why I was like, oh, it's still there. So look at this. This Celestial Shores is dried on those. So sparkly and pretty. Okay, maybe you can't see it. I know. I don't know what those spices are. I nope, it might be summer savory, some of it. But she's so funny because it's like she has my friend has a hard time translating it because it's not stuff we actually grow here, and it's interesting, but it's good. So maybe there are a couple of things I want to do, like if I get to do those retreat things. One of them is for people who want to give it a try, I want to bring salmon from here and have Scott cook salmon for us. But then I can do those rolls too, because those are like my thing too, my jam. Yeah, we have to move. Yeah. Oh, will I have to go through TSA again? I hope not. Oh, I love that, Diane. That's wonderful. We used to always have the extra people when growing up, and it's just something that I've learned. You invite people, and Alaska is very much like that, where so many people don't have family here that you invite the people that don't have family. Like my sister-in-law works at a pediatric clinic, and a lot of times the doctors, they might have an intern visiting or working there, and they'll have someone, and we often have those doctors and stuff come and join us for holidays, which has been fun to get to meet people from all around. And the poor ones, that there was one guy that he was like, yeah, if I would have known what I was really getting myself into, if I weren't in so much debt for this education, I would have stopped a couple of years ago. But he's like, now I got to do it so I can pay it off. I go, that sucks. Poor guy. Seth is in charge of stuffing this year. That's what he said he would bring. And I love my son because he is the kid who likes to do fancy food. And he will, like, his girlfriend doesn't really cook nearly as much as him. He loves to find a good recipe and make some good food. That comes from his family. Oh, hi, Luna. Guys, she's Luna-ing. Do you want to say hello? Do you remember doing this? Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, good. Yeah, I bet it does. What are you thinking? Oh my God, you guys, do you see her head turned? She is literally looking at herself on the screen. You are such a fancy girl. She's looking at herself on the screen, you guys. When she turns her head to the side, that's what she's looking at. Why are you so cute? Are you singing to me? Are you going to use your... Hey, oh, that's not your quiet voice. Oh my gosh. And then there's this one. She was just snoring. That's my... Guys, that's my sweatshirt. I had sweatshirts made. Thank you. She is. She knows when she can be on camera and see people. She's very social. I love you too. Will you tell me I love you? I love you. I love you. Will you say I love you? So this is the sweatshirt I had made with my art. This is one that I digitized. So this is based off of, take a look at this. So this is based off of that one. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Luna is Aussie Doodle, but she is mostly Doodle. So this is the back of the hoodie. So this one's mine. I haven't even tried it on. And this is the front, and I love it. Look at the front. Tonks, are you wearing my sweatshirt? You look like you're wearing my sweatshirt. Luna does. Like, it's so cute. She woo woo. Wait, look at this. Where I gotta get the. She's right there. Are you watching us? And Tonks is so happy. Are you so happy? I love my room now, guys. Here I am. So Juliana donated this recliner. So I sit here all the time. Juliana, look, we have a table now. If you're still here. This one doesn't have a zipper because this is the front, so the Alaska would be cut off. But I could probably design one that has the Alaska with Alaska under it. I could probably do that pretty easily. I like zipper hoodies too, so maybe I will work on that. Have Alaska up on the like on the chest. That would be cool. Thank you, Diane, for that idea. I will work on that. The other thing I had made, guys, is from one of my salmon. Look, a bag. I made a bag that's on my site too. I have that available, so I can vouch for the quality. It is good quality. It's black on the inside. I like it. I use it for groceries. I use it to go to the post office. What? Well, hello. So I am loving my room now that I have finally got this side organized. It was boxes on the floor. What are you doing, babe? You wearing your sweater because you're so pretty. You're so pretty. So I think what? Scott took the one. I have one for Scott too. So this is the salmon I'm going to get to when I'm done with these fish. I'm going to work on that. But I also, something I've worked on is I have a ton of stickers now, which is really cool. I'll start sharing those. Some of them are going to be always giveaway ones, and others I will, I'll give them away in orders. And others I will do, I'll have them on my site for sale. I have one. That's what I'm working on today. Oh, good for you. It feels so good. Goodbye, Pattern Alert. I love that name. It's fun. Thanks for stopping in. If you haven't followed me, follow me so you know. You get notifications. I'll be back, I think. We're going to paint, okay, Luna? Why don't you hang out with Tonks? Okay, you hang out with Tonks. We got stuff to do here. I want to get these done so I can work on the salmon. Because, ouch. I have the orca one. I do have orca ones. I haven't painted any dolphins, but I need to. There are a certain kind of, I can't remember what it's called. A doll? Is it a doll seal? Doll orca? You too. I do. This is, let me show you, Diane. I like them. I like them a lot. So I ordered a bunch from a bunch of different companies. This one I think is kind of funny. I made it, and like I think I have Salty Sister on this with a sweatshirt. Sorry, I have it too low. That Salty Soul one, but then I just have plain ones as well. I only have a few of those. Scott needs one, but yeah. So I do have the orcas. I'll get these up on my site soon. They'll have free shipping and stuff. But I do need to do, I have a big dolphin that I need to paint for my niece eventually. And if I would have known you like orcas, I would have put it in your birthday thing. I'm sorry. So I will. So really, today is the day that when I'm done doing this, I'll probably take a nap. And then my goal is to get my site as up to date as I can with what I have. Because I do have a few things I can post on there that'll hopefully people who wanted, and because I feel so bad because I've had people, I actually am starting a list now of people who want to order once I'm back up and painting again after this surgery. So building my list. So this is Oasis. I really, you guys, I know I'm always blah, blah, blah about terrace paints, but I really do. They just, they're going to look so cool even on the prints, everything. I'm really excited. So my goal very soon is to try and get just a couple of prints printed and see how they look. And go from there. And that's Dark Winter Night. That's that. What color palette the Orca is. I had just done several of them because I had that order for 4. Gosh, my a teacher that I worked with in Redmond when I first started teaching for the first 8 years. I worked with her. She lives in Vermont now. She had ordered 4 of them, and I just loved her story. We like cried back and forth over them. It was wonderful. Her parents lived in the San Juan Islands, and so it was just a big family thing for them to watch orcas. And it's just something really, really special that they would watch orcas. And so when she I even had told her I don't think I can get them done before Christmas, but I had one more of that same color palette that she wanted that I had to paint for the Sitka store. And I'm like, I'm just going to paint them at the same time and do these for her so she has them for Christmas, because she was willing to wait until after I healed and everything to do it, because I wasn't sure if I would have time to get to it. Because at that point I didn't know. I thought I might have had the surgery this month, but they just were taking their sweet time getting things figured out. But she emailed me the other day because she got them and was just so wonderful and happy about them. So thrilled. I put that, and I waited to send them until I got those stickers so they could have those stickers, because she had given me kind of an indication of how special the orcas were to her. So I was so glad I could put some of those in. I should tell her that I have those things. I'll post it when I am ready to about this stuff on the website. Just glurped myself. I glurped myself. I have one big box to do on this guy. Luna is at my feet now. I think she realizes I have a heater going, blasting me right here. It feels good. Let's see. I'll see you. Missed there and there. I honestly, it just so tickled with Luna. She knows what I haven't done lives in forever, guys, but she knows. She knows when I'm doing a live. She is so smart. She just had to be a part of it. That was really cute. She just lifted her head when I said her name. What a funny girl. My Luna girl, Luna girl. Okay. Gosh, I can't get my hand to work right because I'm holding this where I have the thing on. Well, Diane, I did put that orca on. I got to think what else I put it on. Maybe I'll put it on mugs too. But I'm really hoping to take it and create more of a background to it as well, like waves or underwater or something like that, just to kind of give it more. So we'll see. It may get better than it is. It may. Okay, I'm gonna work back down the colors and do the smaller dots. Honestly, these are hard to hold. I'm gonna use the happy dotting. That's good. I'm glad this is something that I need to remember. These happy dotting tools do have small ones. They do. These are, I don't know if you had any of you have these, they're triangular. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna get them there. Um honestly, Luna is not very well trained. She's not. She's just got personality. Um, we still have issues with her. She was really cute the other day, actually. She jumps up because she just gets so freaking excited. Especially when our kids come over. It's funny because Seth didn't live here when we got her, but she knows Seth is hers. It's so funny the way she freaks out. And Seth has it down with her. He is the only one that she truly listens to about, like, well, she listens to us too, but his way of getting away from her is to go into the kitchen and say out of the kitchen. And she just goes and sits on the edge of the kitchen just with her tail wagging like, I can't wait till he tells me I can come in. I need to add more paint to that. It's so cute. And like Tonks is a really good dog too. Our dogs we've always taught them out of the kitchen. And we in our houses have had a defining line of carpet and kitchen. So it's easy for them to learn out of the kitchen, but they're always in the kitchen, especially when I'm cooking because they know me. I'm a slob and food flies. This is Luna scratching the carpet. What are you doing? Why are you scratching the carpet? No, don't do that. As much as I'm ready to get rid of all carpet, you should not do that. Luna is almost 3. In January, she'll be 3. She will be 3 in January. Let's see. Yeah, I might even try, Diane, a different print on demand company just to see options. The options. There are a lot that integrate with Shopify, which is really cool. So I can't guarantee when that's going to happen, but I kind of want to wait till I get some updated digital art. I'm happy with what I have, but I know it's not where I'm going to be. It's not like my vision. I'll get there. I know I will. I have faith in myself on that. I do, but I think I need this. I'm going to go smaller. Get down to the bottom here. Yeah, and I honestly have noticed recently, I think it's when dogs get to about 3 is when they really kind of settle down. I think that she's kind of maturing finally out of her teen years. But she has been very much egocentric dog. Feels very childlike and teenish. There's she's a cockadoodle, and her name's Luna. The guy, I think he's on Facebook mostly. I think that's where I see the videos. I finally yesterday gave up and said, I love these videos so much. I just need to follow them. She just reminds me so much of our Luna. Such a precious girl that I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this Luna too. Scott and I share videos back and forth all the time of dogs and recipes. Yeah, you might. Yeah, it takes a bit. But Luna still has her moments. Like she just kind of, I'm hoping she's through it now. She just went through a phase where, I think I'm going to poop on the stairs because it's such a fun place to poop. It's like, "What are you doing?" And I've kind of had to I had to train my husband more than my dog. You have to go out with her and spend the time, kind of let her walk around and find her place. And this time of year, we don't they still are in the yard a little, but the snow is getting deeper and deeper, and so we have a penned off area in the back, the poop pen that, they go in, and she just is like, "I really want my own space to go. I don't wanna go where I've gone before. I know you picked it up, but" that's hard. Yeah. It well, and it's really been good since we put that area in the back because it's under the deck, so it's not snow covered. Um, it's their feet aren't deep in snow, so they don't get extra cold. It also is where, like, the, dryer vents, so I think that actually puts a little warmth out there also, so it's not as cold, um, but they're always sniffing because we've had a fox in the area lately, and this fox, I think, probably has been back around there, um, because they're like, "There's something around here." I, they don't they don't because we don't let them stay out very long. But I we have the booties and everything. If it's like 30, 40 below, you have to put them on them or their feet will like freeze to the ground and it is bad. Yeah. Kind of like when it's really hot outside, you should put them on them and when it's really cold. But they are I'm gonna go get them good winter coats and take them to the local feed store place because they'll have ones that I know are good for the temps here. And gonna get them good coats because I really and I've got them good harnesses now that because Tonks pulls, and this one is supposed to help them learn not to pull. And it just is hard on me physically to walk them when she's pulling because they've always lived on property, and so they never have. It's not like they're on leashes regularly. But when I walk them around the neighborhood, I want to put them on leashes because I would be perturbed if other people didn't have their dogs on leashes. Yeah. And it's not as much as you'd think. I mean, like I share pretty much when they're around. But we haven't had moose since the summer. Oh, maybe we have, but not much. We we have that fox that I got some really cute video of it totally pouncing. It was so cute. I really should share that. I think I'm gonna start like getting more deliberate about my what I post. Like kind of have categories like share something from Alaska, like, and then I can share that fox video. I just am like, oh, this happened today. I want to share it. But I have so many things I've recorded over time that I've never shared. So I just need to. I really wanted to find, but I haven't found any that are good quality, like more like snow pants. So like especially for Luna, who's shorter, and her hair is cut shorter. Tonks is like a waterproof dog. She's a lab. Luna's not waterproof. When she gets wet, she is wet. I need to add to that one. I have to do that color anyway. But yeah, my little loony bagoony. Yes, you do. I see you occasionally in other lives, but I really haven't been in other lives lately. It's like slide through. But I might do some lives while I'm recovering and have it just be what it is. Maybe what I'm working on my iPad. You never know. Lounge in my recliner and I really felt for a moment there that I needed to be done with lives. I enjoy them. Well, and I just think it'd be fun to share my process a little bit more because I'm really trying to do something a little different. I've got a direction I know I want to go, and I'm always going to do this. But if I have extras after my originals are going to be sold either on my website or in Sitka. I'm not going to put them in other places, but I'm going to hopefully work on doing things like those prints I was talking about, and those can be sold in other places. And then I was really thinking I wanted to try and do a show or a market or something next year. And I just question if that's wise for me. I think it may shoot me way down. Yeah, you will. I'll share them. Thank you, Cara. I don't even have my mellow music playing today. You love them because my dogs always show up. Yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to learning that truly. It's just going to take me time. And I guess that's a good thing to share the process because things don't start out looking like they do in the finished product for sure. The little Luna love. Where is Looney? I'm back in the dog bed sleeping. Oh, that was a big glop. Oh my gosh, really? Curious to hear how Sonia's pre-sales are going on her mystery bag stuff. Hope it goes well for her. I'm just really limiting my gifts this year. We are getting stuff for the kids, my mom, and don't tell, only one set of great nieces and nephews. Well, 3 sets. My brother's kids, because their grandpa isn't here to give them things, so we'll give them things. Oh, well, you do what is good for you, Cara. Seriously, I saw that you said you were stepping back. Do you consider being here doing this social media? Okay, guys, I glurped somewhere, and now I don't know where it was. Oh, it's right here. Just wanted to get the extra. So I haven't been pre-sparkling, which would have been which would have covered that little extra stuff off, because I can't pre-sparkle if I'm doing if I'm taking those photos, because it's the sparkle that doesn't translate. Cara, I'm really glad. Are you talking about colors, Diane? Georgia clay or tangerine? I see that, and I honestly, it took me this long to process. Are you talking to me? And now I recognize that tangerine is a color that I do have. I don't have Georgia clay. Are those colors you love? Sorry, it took me that long to click. It takes a little while to process, like when he was saying focus. I am focusing, but it's the camera that needed to focus. Yeah. Yeah. What color is Georgia clay? That makes sense. Is that concert close to now, Cara? Is that why you're stepping back a bit? This isn't what I needed to fix. Yeah, I could see. You just come see me over here on YouTube if I'm back, which I might be a little bit this week, just depending on how I feel, really. I'll try and post a story before, like I did today. But if you have your YouTube notifications, I know like when Jenna goes live, I get the notification the moment she does, but I might even try scheduling if I know I'm going to do one like in half an hour to do that, and I think it sends a notification out. Okay. Oh, I bet that's pretty. I don't have that. I don't have anything like that, in all honesty. Is that one? I mean, I know obviously I haven't seen that in Michael's. I think I am going to do a deco art order, um, and have it because they don't ship here for free. But I think I'm going to do a deco art order with Jenna's code to get the 25% off in December. So I'll do that, and then I just have to probably ship it to my sister, and then just pay for a label for her to print, and just stick it on there and send it on to me. Their shipping was so expensive when I did a big thing. Okay. I posted it, and I thought I posted it in an Instagram story as well because it went automatically to the Facebook story. I just screenshotted oh my gosh, I did it again. I partially wiped one off. That was a oversized one. Crap. I don't know what I just did. Just keep going. Let me go smaller. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I got tangerine. Tangerine was one that I was able to get quite a few of when Joann's was going out of business. And I haven't used it much. In fact, have I even used it? I do not know. Yeah, I actually liked Joann's better than Michael's too. But I'm not a monstrous crafter. So, but I used it enough. I've done, like I used to, like when Seth was little 25 years ago. My boy's going to be 25 in a couple weeks or in a month. I used to scrapbook all the time, but I definitely do not now. Oh, but I wouldn't mind to see that clay one. I bet that would be a good one. It should be. Focus is an inside joke for us now. Let's see. I think I've done enough on these. Let's do a salmon, guys. Oh, really? Diane, I didn't know that. That's what I used all the time. I have like a bunch of like the big black bags still with every intention of doing. They actually have photos in them. Sorry, you're going to see me reaching through to set those down to dry. And then we're going to peel this off. So I already have the salmon stuck to a paper. So we'll see if that'll work. I got me a new smaller one because that other one made so much noise. I'll just keep that one in my travel stuff. Oh shoot, I hope I didn't need that paper. The salmon is stuck to this one. But I'm going to stick a few more down just to make sure it's not going to fall off, that the paper's not going to fall off. That's not going to work. I was thinking about trying to plug my phone in, but I think it's probably fine. It was pretty full. Oh yeah, my battery's good. I have a pretty new phone. You can see my drawer. I'm going to have to do probably some adjusting to do this salmon. Okay. Sitting for days. It's an iPhone, and it's just a couple of months old, honestly. So I've been going this whole time over an hour, and my battery's at still like 75, so I'm good. I did iPhone when they first came out. I think my first one was a 3G. And then I switched to Android because I think AT&T was the only one that had iPhones at that point. And where we lived, you couldn't get. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I need to fix to pivot this a little bit. Where we lived, you couldn't get service at our house, so it kind of was silly to not have service at our house. So. Okay, I'm standing for a minute. I might bring my desk up. We're going up, guys. You'll see the background change, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it will. We're going to stand for a bit. This is bugging me that my mat is a little bent. There. I think I got it. Straightened out. Yeah, stretching. I've been doing this a lot where I'm standing. I actually bring this up pretty high so my neck, I'm not looking down. But my issue is my glasses. I have, like reading stuff in my glasses. So that can be an issue. Get out of the way. Oh, I had ideas for this. I think I was honestly going to do a couple more layers in here. Sorry, I've got to look at this a bit. I haven't looked at this in a while. So what I was considering doing, let's bring it in. I was considering to make the center stand out a little bit. I'm not using like the red chrome mica, but I think I might on this. But I was going to do the color that goes with this first, a little bit bigger, and then red chrome mica for the very center. So I think I will still do that. I will. So those are my new color choices here. This is Gloosh. And then I have a third one, a seventh one that goes on the gray, the neutral gray. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to start in the middle. This is wonderful. The color is great on this. I'm so happy. This is what it looks like. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Stretching now. Water. Okay, we'll see how far I get before I need to stop, because I probably will. Turn the heat off. I know. They're there. Okay. What do we want to do? Will that fit in there? That fits in there nicely. And thank you for saying stretch, because I really did need to. So these have been sitting for a few days, and because they're bliss drops and they are the acrylics, I'm going to give them a little stir as I open them. This one's really full. I think this is red wine, if I recall. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I love it. I didn't know that that was actually a Neil Diamond song. Oh, this is too big. Okay, we're going down a size. Getting that wet. Because I really don't want it on there. Soaking up some water. I love that. I think that was my introduction to reggae. And I love that song. I do. Okay, this is so far. These are so different in size. Look at that. So that's the biggest of the super skinny. And then it jumps to that. Hold on, I got a plan. We're not doing super skinnies. We're going with the regular skinnies then. I think I just need you. Do I just need you? Or am I going to go one bigger? Sorry, those are over my windowsill. I don't have enough room on my desk. Oh yeah, that's better. And I'm just going to push it. Push it. Actually, I'm going to go grab one size bigger, I think. Maybe. I can just play with it. I hope I'm not keeping you from doing things though. Oh, really? I will have to throw that up on my Spotify when we're done. I will. I was listening to big band Christmas last night. That was fun. I love big band music. I think I would love to go see. It's probably old, I would guess. Has Neil Diamond put any new music out lately? Okay, this is starting to rub. Now having a different kind of pain in my thumb. I can't anymore. I just can't. I feel like it's too short of a season. I bet he does or did. I mean, he's getting up there. Probably isn't so lively. Yeah, okay, I'm getting there with this. This is working. So I'm gonna do. Oh, Luna's dreaming. Little girl. Oh gosh, Luna's. She's totally dreaming. So sweet. Diane, will you text me a couple of well, maybe I'll just do a Neil Diamond playlist. I'll just do that. That'll get me. Okay, now I need the narrow. Now I need a super skinny. I'm just gonna stretch you out. So quiet now that I don't have that heater going right next to me. It's kind of nice. Am I cutting into anybody's lives? You guys never have to stay with me. You know that. I just sit here and do my own thing. Maybe album. YouTube, I need to check if anything has changed, but you used to not be able to. You had to use like the YouTube music library, and I kind of forgot. I started doing that, and then I stopped. Because you know me, I don't like when it's too distracting for my brain to have most songs with like people singing. It's too distracting for me, so I usually just do like instrumental stuff. And for the lives, I can listen a little bit when I'm not live, but oh, look at me. So I messed up the center, as you can probably, yeah, I had to really, I didn't like what I did first. So I went over it, made a big center dot, and put this on top of it. Oh, hi, Shelly. Okay, I'm gonna do those. That's already getting some sparkle. Okay, this is the new, is this Fortune's Favor? I get them mixed up. Hold on. Yeah. This is Fortune Favors. Fortune Favors. The new one. Somebody get Tara back over here. Tell her I'm using her paints again. I'm doing the salmon. Oh yeah, shake it really, really good. I actually, even when I was filling some of the blues yesterday, I was shaking, but clearly it had been sitting longer than I shook it for because it had a little swirly around the top. Yeah, that happens. Tiny dots. I kind of need to wipe this off. I'm going to be using lots of different tools here. Kind of was all over the place with this one. Marquee tool. This one's a Devon dotting one that was gifted to me. But I really like it. That one. The five petal with the in-between ones. How are you doing, Shelly? We've been through, this is my second live. I started another one earlier with a different camera and it just wasn't giving the colors. I did not like it at all. I'm just going to undo that camera and throw it in a box to. Actually, I think I'm going to go do a big donation to the our like electrics recycling place. Yeah, this one is really pretty, really sparkly. It's got red in the sparkle as well, which is really. It's. I think this one's. You can see. I mean, I see a sparkle coming off of it right now. Okay, now we're to this is next one is Lady in Red. Lady in Red. I will be too. What did you have done, Shelley? Yeah, I'll be out. I don't even know how long I'm going to be out, but I'm going to be out. Is that too big? No, that should work. I'm standing behind my camera at this point. I know. Well, but this one is spelled for LAE for lay. I'm trying to go straight down on these, so it's kind of an awkward. Missed. I missed. Gosh, this is fun. I know we talked about this a long time ago, Shelley, but the brain doesn't remember everything. Remove part of your joint where it meets your wrist and replace a tendon. Okay. Mine is not going to be that much, hopefully. I'm having a cyst removed that is just the most bizarre alien. When I show you the MRI photo, it looks like I have an alien in my thumb. Either that or a like parasite. It just looks weird. It's very bizarre. But I think it's been there a really long time. And it just has flared up. How long has it been, Shell? And is it your dominant hand? Oh. Were they just not put in well enough, or did you do too much? Were you playing that game of I'm my own worst enemy? Yeah, I hope you're feeling better soon too. I think my biggest concern is I'm traveling out of state to do mine, and then I've got to travel home. But I have Scott, thankfully. But it's still like I'm doing things to prepare, guys. Like I'm getting the pullover bras, not ones I have to clasp. The things like that. I think I'm going to get my hair cut, so it just is like much easier to do and take care of, and not have to worry about the ponytail factor and all of that because I'm always in a ponytail with it this long. I don't know how to explain it, guys, but I think one of my very favorite thing about Tara's paints is this, the process of the drying, where it just starts to happen. Like you start seeing what it's really going to look like up here. And I love it so much. It's kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. I got to grab a tool. Oh, I think maybe I used the smallest one. Sure, I used the smallest one to do these. Now what do you do? Because those are pretty darn narrow to go with the narrows. What do you guys suggest? Fluid in your wrist so that was done last. Okay. So my cyst is, you can see my cyst is here. But the weird thing about it is I guess a lot of cysts, most cysts, all cysts have a tail, and mine starts here and it literally wraps around like under my nail. So I'm concerned the surgery is going to mess with my nail. Not obviously, I'm not a nail person, so it shouldn't. I'm not too concerned about that. But I know it's painful to grow nails back and stuff. But mess with my nail. But then it attaches over here. So it goes all the way around. So I mean it's big and it wraps around this joint. So I'm getting a lot of pain right across the top of my joint. That's where it's like that's why I thought it was arthritis. But no, it was the funky cyst. Yeah. So you have a sling. Okay. So how far out are you from the second surgery? Yeah, it attaches in the joint. That's why I'm most concerned, is that there's gonna really be have to dig in my joint. And it's been there a long time. I have felt this pain that I've had here because it's really painful when you hit it or even when you squeeze it. I felt that. I'm telling you, I think it's been 30 years. So this has been growing a really long time. Oh, okay. So you're pretty fresh. Yeah, and I bet, yeah. Oh, Eve, were you not in here when I explained that earlier? Yeah. So and the thing is that I haven't had a consultation for it. I'm just going to this doctor that's out of state because I said I am not doing this in Alaska because we have 2 hand specialists in the entire state. And this is a hand specialist job as far as I'm concerned. I'm not willing to, um oh, I'm the dingaling. Forgot the smaller side. Oh, I don't think I said that before. Yeah, that I think, I have been feeling it for a long time. I just remember, like, there being points where I would hit it when I was working in a deli when I was in college, and I just remember that. So, wait, Jenny Long, you're using the wrong color. That I have to go look at what the one I'm using is. It's one of the new ones, so they're not all fresh in my brain. A little water to clean that up. Partial cast. Seeing because it's not my wrist, I don't know what it's going to be. But I'll have like my first post-op appointment there, and he'll release me to fly, to travel home. I have to be released to travel home before I can go home, obviously. But they will. I can have a doctor up here finish it for me. Oh, Love Spell. That's what it is. I'm using Love Spell. Are you saying focus because this is out of focus or my brain is out of focus? Because, we get a little both around here. Well, and because this is way up here, I'm assuming I'm going to have something. Oh, sorry, something way up around the end. Yeah, I have because Alaska is so far removed and we really do have limited resources. Um, my state of Alaska retirement program, we have Aetna insurance, but they have a supplemental thing that they will send you out of state for most surgeries because they just know we don't have the care. And the thing that hooked me on doing that, I've literally had 3 surgeries in my life. Um, um, and none, well, I had one since we've been up here, but focus, Jenny, focus. I'm playing with pretty paint. Give me a second. Um, their policy, this insurance, first of all, they pay for everything. They pay for Scott, and they buy. Okay, this is the ridiculous thing, guys. They buy the tickets. They're supposed to buy the tickets within a week of travel, but I kind of put my foot down because they finally scheduled my appointment for December 1st, and I'm like, guys, we have to travel on the holiday weekend. Please do not wait until next week to schedule this flight for us. Please. Alaska has limited flights anyway." And the poor woman that was helping me was like, "Oh my gosh, I see this now. We do need to schedule you right now." Um, oh, yeah, Shelley. Oh, that's terrible. Um, so but these doctors that they have in their program, um, they because I would have had it done in Portland if there was a hand surgeon in Portland that I could use, but they have to have less than 1% complication rate because they're flying you out of there. They don't want you to go home and have complications. Um, and most doctors, the average is 11%. So the likelihood of having complications is very low, which is a big part of it. And then they gave me 3 choices of of doctors. I did my own research and I was okay with one of them, but it wasn't ideal. Um, and I said, "Can you just send me more?" And they would have kept sending me doctors until I found one that I felt comfortable with. This one, I mean, I've never seen ratings like this doctor has. And I looked on multiple sites and they averaged 4.9 out of 5 for hundreds overall, hundreds of ratings. So good bedside manner and excellent ability. And yeah, so I feel confident. And his office staff has been wonderful, which is great. So yeah, so I feel pretty comfortable going into it. What kind of dog is it? That was 100-pound dog. And do you mean like you were trying to hold the dog back or the dog bumped you in the wrong way? You didn't know the moment it happened? Oh, because it was underneath. Yeah. I'm grateful that I have that. And it also, like, I could have, like, really pushed to do it somewhere where we have family, but then I just decided I'm gonna go with the doctor I feel most comfortable with, and that will also be easier on Scott. It's not gonna be and probably on me. It's not like they're paying for our hotel. So, we don't need to stay with family, and then it's not us running around and being social when I need to focus on healing. So, it'll just give Scott a good downtime too. He works really hard. A Doberman lab. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm sorry. He was just trying to give you love you deserve. I'm just pushing the paint to where it needs to go instead of risking making a. So this is what do you call this paint? Love Spell from the new one. I don't know for the surgery, but like to do this consultation, they're flying us in on Sunday, and my consultation is on Monday, and then if the consultation is all good, then we'll do all the pre-op stuff that I need to do, and we'll schedule the operation, and then they'll fly me down. I have to stay through however long it is before he is willing to release me. And insurance pays it. They have their standard is like 5 days, but if it's longer than that, they'll approve it for longer as long as that's what the doctor says they need. So, and I figure I don't need to stay there till my stitches come out because I know I can get stitches removed here unless he really wants to be the one to take them out so he can examine it again. And if I have to stay, I'll stay. I'll just be chilling in Reno. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Yeah, my thumb is kind of important. I want to use it. Well, and that's why I mean, and I still have the if I decide I don't wanna have the surgery when I know what the risks or the outcome will be, um, insurance still pays for it. They said I can change my mind after the consultation, which is good, which I was kind of worried you'd be locked in. I'm so untrusting of insurance companies. like this little hoop you have to jump through. I didn't want to be locked into the surgery. And they would have done it all in one trip, but I put my foot down on that too. I said, I just need time because Scott, we got to do it mostly once on Scott's week off anyway, and there wouldn't have been enough time to do it all in one week of him being off. Oh my goodness, this is fun. I'm saying this is fun because I can see the green coming out as it's drying. Yeah, and I think mine will be all in the I mean it's going to be an outpatient surgery. It's the I'm sure it will be. Can't imagine it being inpatient. It's going to be an outpatient surgery, but I think that it will be it's waiting for the follow-up, the post-op appointment that I have to wait for because I'll be out of town. And we have a excellent dog sitter who was able, I mean, they just scheduled my appointment on like Wednesday or Thursday last week, and she was free, thankfully. And I have a backup dog sitter who's also equally as great. Oh my gosh, my friend Lena texted me and said, when you wake up, call me because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because she knows I'm always sleeping. Gosh, I'm feeling good, guys. I'm standing even right now. I have been standing since I started this. So probably running on fish adrenaline. Lots of ice. Oh, does it have salt in it so it stays colder? Just out of curiosity. I have these great ice packs I get from the osteopathic manipulation office because they make me hurt so bad they always end up giving me ice. and there I can pack them and then put in whatever mixture you're talking about. Okay. Oh, this is just so exciting. Look at it, guys. It's starting to sparkle. You might have to give me a minute. I drank my water bottle. You should all be proud of me for all this hydration. I'm going to go fill it. I'll be on 30 seconds. Well, okay, a minute. Let's go get some water, Luna. Okay, I'm coming back. I forgot my mic is attached. Could you just like hear me talking to myself? At least I wasn't saying weird things or burping. Part 1 rubbing alcohol, 3 parts water. Oh, okay. Will you send me that in a message, like on either Instagram or TikTok? So ice and water. You guys could hear all that. That's so funny because I forgot I have the mic on. That's hilarious. Oh gosh, you're lucky I didn't take a bathroom break. That could have been embarrassing. Sorry, I'm opening up a what do you call these element things to put in my water? Extra electrolytes, because yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so glad I didn't go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, I gotta remember that. Funny. Tonks, you stole the dog bed. Where's Luna gonna go? This is one I have. I just wait, was this raspberry? This is the watermelon one. Oh my gosh, watermelon is really good. We get like a whole pack of watermelon and then we get the mixed one. We just have it coming um, on subscription from Amazon. Yeah, watermelon is really good, but I have to let it sit for a bit or my water will be little. Our bathroom door stays open in our room, and that's the bathroom I always use because it's like a barn door kind of one in our bedroom. So it's just going to be what it is. Hopefully, I will always remember, or you guys remind me if I say I'm going to the bathroom. Okay, I'm checking my colors. Am I doing the right one? Yeah, darkest color. Just got my second whoosh of, okay, we might have to stop soon. I've really been going a long time today. This is me overdoing it because I don't pay attention. Okay, I'm at 96 minutes on this one, and I did an hour before. Yeah, Jenny, you probably are going to regret this. I don't know how to do anything half-ass, guys. I just am all in. That's probably what I should do. Well, because actually, aren't they for like, what does it say on it? How many ounces are they for? I should 16 to 32. I put it in 32. Yeah. And I think I could get away with doing half because I usually will drink it most of the way down and then refill it, and I still can taste it pretty well. Oh my gosh. It's just so pretty. I just love these paints, guys. Yeah, it really is. But it won't work for me because it's just Scott and I here. We don't even close doors. And our we have a really small master bathroom, like ridiculously small. I can't stand it. I hate like we can't even put more than just the sink basically. There's no like the counter space is so limited in there. It's very annoying. Like I'm a big have a lot of product kind of girl, but even gets cluttered with toothbrushes and beard product for the guy. Oh, our road must be beautiful right now because somebody just drove by and they're slowed way down and they're taking a picture down the road because like the trees like go over the road and kind of it's really pretty when it's like this. Yeah. And it's just the fresh snow on the trees right now. So they're all, oh, we call them cauliflower trees because they look like they're covered in like a cauliflower. Okay. I was going to try and make it all the way around before my time limit, but I'm going to pay attention to the time and I'm going to stop long before, well, hopefully this is long before I feel really crappy. But I'm going to stop and I will probably keep painting, but be focused on just painting and not other things. Yeah. Yeah, there's the only our bathroom literally goes into the hall bathroom. That's the only or the kitchen. Those are the only places it could be extended into. I think we could extend into the bedroom because the bedroom is pretty big. But we did redo this bathroom already because it was original 1998 bathroom and needed to be redone. So we had already redone it a couple of years ago. I learned how to do tile finally. Did tiles in the tub, around the tub. Well, I'm going to say goodbye, guys. This week is pretty chill for me, so I might be back around. I'll give you all a heads up if I do. Okay. I will. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna probably keep painting and maybe watch Sonia because she'll be on soon, I think. But I was so happy to be here for a bit. I'm glad that I felt good. I'm glad I took advantage of feeling good. I'm glad. I'm so bad. I'm like, I could just keep doing this if I refuse to look at comments. But that's okay. It's the turning my head and looking, I think that, and refocusing, I think that it takes away from the kind of that meditative flow I get into when I'm painting also. So, and I love this piece and I just want to enjoy it without distraction at the moment. That's what I'm going to do, I think. Have a good rest of your day. And if for some reason I don't see you guys before in other lives or whatever before Thanksgiving, I am wishing you a wonderful Thanksgiving and to remind you how thankful I am for each of you. You all are very positive lights in my life. Truly. Truly. And I will see y'all soon, hopefully. Bye, guys. Wow, how do you end it on your phone? Hold on. I got to figure out. You might be stuck with me. Nope, I think I found it. Bye, guys.